Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here again tonight. We are in Mark chapter 1, looking at the prologue. And now one of the things as we look at this, and I'll read through it in the NIV, then we've got the English Standard Version on the notes, is what is the prologue, how long is it, and how does it break down? And the options are verses 1 through 8 would probably, what I would say that I'm teaching tonight is the prologue, but it could continue down into the end of verse 13, where it talks about after Jesus' baptism and the temptation. And then beginning in verse 14 and 15, it kind of identifies the time where Jesus leaves the wilderness and goes to Galilee. So one of the themes of these verses tonight, this prologue, is going to be the wilderness. And I'll show you how that plays in. In fact, I can tell you right now, the wilderness, because in verse 14, Jesus leaves the wilderness and goes into Galilee. And then, as you know, as our introduction to the book of Mark, Jesus' ministry is broken down into three parts. Or the book of Mark is the ministry in Galilee, the first 8 chapters, Mount Hermon or Caesarea Philippi for the transfiguration, and then he goes to Jerusalem for the last week of his ministry. And so you've got John or Mark beginning in the wilderness here, and again that's going to be key. Jesus leaves and goes into Galilee, and there's the 8 chapters kind of identifies what Jesus is doing and collects all that information. And then at the halfway point, in the book at least, it's the last month of Jesus' ministry, the Mount of Transfiguration, where Jesus asks his disciples, "Who do men say that I am?" And then, "Who do you think I am?" And then he leaves there and he explains the Messiah must be crucified in Jerusalem.